Riders, welcome back to Sam's Bikes, where you know we only talk e-bikes, and what a crazy week it has been. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 new electric mountain bikes powered by the new SRAM Powertrain e-bike system, and 3 new e-bikes. Let's check them out now. But first, let's check out the brand new SRAM Powertrain e-bike system, which is based on a Brose Mag S motor with 90 Nm of torque and 680 watts of peak power, SRAM's own software, remotes, and batteries. The batteries are available in a 720 watt hour or a 620 watt hour, and you can also get a 250 watt hour range extender. And the new SRAM Powertrain has auto shifting and coast shifting. Now let's check out the bikes, and then after I'll chime in with my thoughts on the new SRAM e-bike system. And it's time again to thank Schwalbe, the long-term sponsor at Sam's Bikes. They've been with us for over 3 years now. I love Schwalbe tires, and my go-to setup right now is a Magic Mary front and back on my full-powered electric mountain bikes, and on my super lights, I'm going the Taki Chan because they're a little bit lighter, they're a little bit narrower, and they are faster rolling. Riders, if you haven't checked out the Taki Chan or the Magic Mary, I don't know what you're waiting for. And riders, in the last 28 days, we have had 250,000 views on the channel, which is absolutely amazing. But we only have 38,000 subscribers. So riders, if you haven't subscribed to Sam's Bikes, please do so. Like the video, comment in the video. It really does help out at Sam's Bikes and with those algorithms. And now onto the bikes. And number 1, the Gas Gas ECC. Rolling on 29s, or I believe it is mullet compatible, 170 up front and 160 in the rear. The SRAM Powertrain motor powered by Brose with 680 watts of peak power and 90 Nm of torque. The battery 630 watt hours, and you also can get that 250 watt hour range extender. Weight not available, coming in 3 sizes and starting from 7,999 euros. If you're a fan of the channel, you'd know that I did talk about this bike a couple of months ago as a prototype. Now it's here. Now we know that it's got the SRAM motor. We kind of knew it before anyway, but I'm loving the fact that Gas Gas are back in the party. Like their last couple of e-bikes really didn't represent the hardcore brand that is Gas Gas. So loving to see this one. Number 2, the Nukeproof Megawatt. Rolling on mullet wheels, 170 travel up front and 170 in the rear. Again, obviously powered by the SRAM Powertrain motor by Brose, coming in with a 720 watt hour battery. You can also get the 250 watt hour range extender, weight 24 kilos, 5 sizes, which is very impressive, and starting from around 9,000 euros. I've always loved the look of the Megawatt, and now it's even better. We'll come in full carbon frame. We've got the SRAM Powertrain, great geo, pretty good pricing. I think this bike almost goes to the head of the Enduro Ebikes. What do you reckon, riders? Okay, legend riders, before we head on to that next bike, if you are thinking about getting a brand new electric mountain bike in 2023-24, we have you covered. Head over to samsbikes.net, the best, the first electric mountain bike finder on the internet. Think of samsbikes.net as the Wikipedia of e-bikes. You can search for all the bikes in one place. We've got a massive list. You can actually fill out 3 questions and I will spit out my recommendations for the price, the style of rider you are, and loads more. Riders, definitely check it out and let me know what you think. Number 3, the Propain Ekano2 CF. Now, at the time of making this video, I don't have all the specs, but I've had a bit of an educated guess. So I believe it's rolling on mullets, travel 180 up front, 170 in the rear, SRAM Powertrain motor. I believe it will have a 630 watt hour battery compatible with the 250 watt range extender, and coming in around 23 to 24 kilos, available in 3 or 4 sizes. And because it's Propain, an online brand, I would imagine we're starting from around 7,000 euros. Again, riders, what an absolute standout, beautiful looking bike. I've been loving what Propain have been doing for the last couple of years. I love the Ekano 1, I love the Ekano 2 aluminium version, and now the carbon fiber version. I actually spoke to Propain. I might be getting one. I might just buy one because I really want to test the new SRAM Powertrain system, see how it works, and let you riders know. Number 4, the transition repeater. And again, at the time of filming this, I don't have all the details and I'm having an educated guess. I believe it's going to be rolling on mullets, 170 at the front, 160 at the rear, powered by the new SRAM Powertrain system and a 720 watt-hour battery. Also, you can get the 250 watt-hour range extender. Weight, I believe, will be 23 to 24 kilos, available in 4 to 5 sizes and starting around 8 to 9,000 euros. So that's what I think the new transition repeater will be. And again, we're going to see those specs very soon. And again, riders, Yannick Pontel has been riding this bike for the last year at the EDR World Cup, and it does look like an absolute beast. I'm going to say actually all the transition e-bikes right now are looking really good. I think they're doing a great job. So there you go, riders. They're the 4 brand new electric mountain bikes powered with the SRAM Powertrain. So what do we think of this new e-bike system? Well, first off, I'm going to say SRAM are absolutely killing it right now. Everything they're making, even their brakes, their code brakes are really good. And this is a good move by SRAM because they are going to be able to sell complete e-bike systems, brake, suspension, motor, battery, everything combined. And that really does help out when they're selling complete bikes. I also think it was an interesting move that SRAM went with the Brose Mag S motor, which is probably one of the largest motors on the market at the moment and also one of the oldest. But obviously they have their reasons. And I do love the auto shifting. I'd like to see how it actually works in the real world when you're doing techie climbs. And the coast shifting, we did see a similar thing in the pinion gearbox motor. I absolutely love this because when you are going downhill, you can be always in the optimum gear. So I think that's going to be very useful. I think overall SRAM have done a fantastic job here and it looks like a very interesting system. And fingers crossed, I'm going to get that Propain Ekano CF very soon. And hot off the press, I've been a fan of this bike, the first 1 and 2 models, for the last couple of years. This bike just dropped, so I had to get it in. Number 4.5, the Lapierre GLP3. Rolling on mullet wheels, 170 of suspension up front and 173 in the rear. Bosch Gen 4 motor with a 725 watt-hour battery, coming in from 23.1 kilos, available in 4 sizes and starting from 9,500 euros. So I had to put the new GLP3 in. If you're a fan of the channel, you would know I've been a fan of this bike for many years and there is good cause for it. It might not be the best looking bike out there, but I love the idea of the battery right above the bottom bracket. And Nico Vudio was the main man designing 1 and 2. Not sure about the 3rd one, but he did win the EWS in 2021 on the GLP2. So we definitely have to check this bike out. Number 5, the Santa Cruz Heckler SL. Rolling on mullet wheels, 160 up front and 150 in the rear. Fazua Ride 60 motor with 60 newton-meters of torque, a 430 watt-hour battery, and the weight is coming in 18.6 kilos or 41 pounds. Available in impressive 5 sizes and 5 build kits starting from $7,200 US. So what can I say about the brand new Santa Cruz Heckler SL? Well, Santa Cruz, welcome to the party. You guys were late to the uptake on the full power and also a little bit late on the SL. Some of the major brands are in their 2nd generation, but it does seem like the Heckler SL is worth the wait. Gear looks amazing, bike looks amazing. Obviously Santa Cruz know how to make a bike. So I would love to try it. And also I want to say that the Ride 60, I rode it 6 months ago. I don't think that motor was there yet. I think Santa Cruz have been sitting on this bike, releasing the SL, until Fazua released their new system or their new update, which they have done now. And I would love to try it because all reports are saying the new update has made the Ride 60 a lot better. Number 6, the Haibike Hybe. Rolling on mullet wheels, 170 at the front, 160 at the rear. Bosch Gen 4 motor with 85 newton-meters of torque, a 750 watt-hour battery. Unfortunately, the weight isn't available. It is available in 4 sizes, and the price is starting from 7,000 euros. I'm loving the look of the new Haibike. I'm loving the geo. I'm loving the color schemes. I'm also loving that the top spec is coming with the Bosch race motor. So it's great to see Haibike have a specific race bike in 2024. And lucky last, number 7, the Stevens E-Maverick. Rolling on 29 wheels, 160 of travel up front and 160 in the rear, the TQ motor with 50 Nm of torque, a 360 watt-hour battery, and also a 160 watt-hour range extender is available. The weight is coming in from 18.5 kilos, available in 4 sizes and starting from 7,500 euros. I actually saw the E-Maverick in the wild a couple of months ago in the Dolomites. They were doing their PR photos and press photos. I decided to leave it alone, and I did have a good look at it though, and it looked amazing in person. I've always loved Stevens bikes, and this one is no exception. And there you go, riders. That is the roundup of October of the new e-bikes that have hit the market. What are we thinking? What are we liking? I personally think my favorite is probably the Propain or the Megawatt. But what about you, riders? Put it in the comments. I would love to know. And riders, if you haven't subscribed to Sam's Bikes, please do so. Share it with like-minded people. It really does mean a lot. And you know what? Stay safe out there, and we are going to see you next week.